I have my empties for August. It's pretty full, but there's a lot of big things in here. Before we get started, I do want to say there are some vitamins in here. It's not our fault if you do dumb things. Don't take any vitamins without talking to your doctor first. Some of them can affect other medications, or some of them you just don't need. So don't do dumb things. Talk to your doctor. Not our fault. Getting into the empties. I have some yummy things from Trader Joe's. Some new things that I tried out this month. These are the Trader Joe's uncured ham and Swiss cheese flaky croissant dough squares. These were not as good as I was imagining, but I have quite the imagination, and these were really, really yummy. I am definitely going to be buying these again, hopefully in September. What did you think of them?
I only had the one. That was really good.
Yeah, so definitely going to be buying those again. I have the Trader Joe's, chocolate-filled crepes. These were also delicious, and even better, I can microwave them and they don't get tough, which means I don't have to bother Alex or take forever. They take like a minute for 2 of them. It's great. Totally buying these again. You had one of these. What did you think of them?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
I gave you one with your eggs one morning.
I don't remember them.
Obviously, they didn't make an impression on Alex, but I would totally buy these again, hopefully in September again. And I have recycle here for what I can recycle, and I do save my mascara wands for the animal stuff. These were water wipes, baby wipes that we used on River. They're supposed to be like some of the best ones because they're mostly water and just a touch of like grapefruit extract, not even a full %. I really liked these because of how wet they were, but I didn't like the sticker didn't stay sticky. But I liked these. Alex, you said you didn't like them so much.
They left River really wet.
Yeah,
so it felt like I needed to go over with a towel afterwards.
Yeah, so
they were too wet.
Think we would buy these again, right?
I wouldn't, but you can do what you want.
Well, you change diapers too, so I try and get your opinions.
Okay.
These are the U by Kotex Fitness Liners Regular. They didn't have, when I got these, they did not have, my favorite liners are discontinued, and they didn't have my second favorite ones, so I got these. These are my new second favorite ones. I really, really like these, and I've already gotten another package of these. Sorry, I'm trying to see if things are recyclable, and it doesn't look like this. Okay. These are the Ollie Hello Sunshine Vitamin D. They are luminous lemon flavored. I got these for me because I have some dysphagia issues, but I'm not a big lemon person, so Alex ended up taking these. If you like lemon, you'll love these. They're very lemony. I just don't really like lemons, so I wasn't into it. I really like Ollie vitamins. So these you ended up taking most of.
Yeah, they tasted good. Out of the vitamins I've had, they were one of the better ones, definitely.
But we don't need D3 anymore, so I won't be getting these again, but if we did, I would get these. We have Nature Made Biotin. We both take these. I prefer the
Hair, Skin, and Nails.
Hair, Skin, and Nails from Nature's Bounty, I think it is. They're like strawberry. They taste really, really good. These tasted okay. I think my mom got these for us. They were fine. I probably wouldn't buy these again, but we started giving these to our dog, as recommended by our vet, and to help her really, really dry nose, and it helped her a lot.
Almost immediately.
So I would probably buy these ones for her, but not for us. But I would buy biotin again, but in the Hair, Skin, and Nails or something like that, but not these specific ones.
She can always tell when someone's talking about her.
What did you think about these? Because you took them as well.
Bland, tough, but not awful.
Yeah. This is just conditioner. It's spilled. These are Spring Valley Vitamin C 1000 micrograms. Alex took these.
No comment, really. There's a possibility that they were upsetting my stomach, but I don't know.
He's taking a different brand now that's half the dosage. So we'll see what happens with that. So we probably won't buy these again. Just because the other ones we can get from our insurance and those are half. They're a different dose. Okay.
It's better to get vitamin C in particular from food anyway.
Yeah.
That's our dog with her new spider toy.
Which is not an empty, Layla, don't worry. This is Sensational's Warm Spice Wax Melts. My mom got me these. I like them, but they're not something I would get myself. They were a little bit too nutmeggy for me, so not something I would buy. I know you have opinions on these.
Too thick.
Yeah, I wouldn't get this. I appreciated them, and they were nice, but not something I would buy. I didn't hate them. NextCare Absolute Waterproof. This is like medical tape. I love NextCare because it's non-latex, and it actually sticks. And their waterproof stuff is actually waterproof. This is the stuff I would buy again. I just don't need it right this minute, because I have some other that I got from my doctor, but this is my favorite. Would repurchase. You used a bunch of this. Opinions?
Doesn't hold up with sweat like pretty much any other medical tape, but other than that, it's good tape. Performs well.
This
sweat is just very corrosive.
Yeah, and it comes up from your skin instead of going over the top of it, so it's hard for it to...
Yeah.
I don't even know if that made sense, but this is the
did.
Too Cool for School Egg Cream Mask. I was really excited to try this because I've been wanting to for a while. The mask itself was a little bit too thick. Didn't want to stay stuck to my face. Kept trying to fall off. But the liquid that was on it was great. My skin felt amazing. So I don't know if I would buy this again, but I would consider it. I don't know. Sorry if that didn't make sense. I have CoverGirl Peacock Flare Mascara. Wand looks like this. I like this mascara quite a bit. I don't need to run out and rebuy it, but I would consider buying this one again. I did really enjoy it, and I used it for quite a few photo shoots as well. So I would consider that one, but I don't need it, like, it's a maybe, not a definite. There we go.
There's other ones you like far better.
Yes. This was a weird mascara. This was the Wet n Wild Max Fanatic Cat Eye Mascara. Oh, I guess it looks like this. And then the wand looks like this. So this mascara, I liked how my lashes looked when I wore it a lot, so you would think I would repurchase it. But there's just something about it. I don't know if it was the wand or the formula or what, but there was just something about it that I don't want to repurchase it. And I don't really know why. But take that for what you get out of it. This is the Pixie and Caroline Hirons Double Cleanse. It's got a solid cleansing oil and a cleansing cream. This ended up being mostly Alex's. I liked it too, but I tried not to use it too much because the cleansing oil has avocado oil in it, which is a natural latex, and I'm allergic to that. But this didn't cause my skin any issues, which is weird. But so Alex mostly used this up. You said you wanted more of this, right?
Yeah, I have a weird routine where I like to use the Shea Moisture African Black facial scrub. Basically get off all of the coarse, and when I say gross, I don't mean grotesque, but like gross as in large or whatever, crud off of my face. And then I would use that right afterwards. The solid oil portion of it would get whatever is left, whatever salt residues. And then the cleansing cream would go a bit deeper and go after different things and get my skin really, really clean. And it, especially with the moisturizer I was using at the time, and I think I'm still, no, that was the hyaluronic acid. It kept my face from drying out, and it looked really, really good.
So you want more of this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I like to put our hot drinks in here because it entertains me, so. This is the Land of Lakes Cocoa Classic Pumpkin Spice. I expected to like this a lot, and it was just okay. It was more spice than pumpkin, and it was just okay. I enjoyed it, but I wouldn't buy it again. This is the Chacur, which is Aldi brand, hot cocoa with mini marshmallows. This was good, but it wasn't as creamy as Swiss Miss, so I would probably buy Swiss Miss over this, but if I was at Aldi and craving this, I would pick this up, but always with the marshmallows. My favorite, though, is the Swiss Miss with, like, the extra marshmallows, or the Swiss Miss dark chocolate. I wish they made a dark chocolate with the extra marshmallows. That would be perfect. Okay. Garnier Skin Active Moisture Balm Super Hydrating Mask. I really, really liked this one. It was a thinner tissue. It didn't get stuck to itself. It stuck to my face really well. It made my face feel very hydrating. This was the mattifying one, and I didn't notice it after I took it off, but the next morning my skin did seem a little bit more matte. So this is definitely something I think I might pick up again. I'm not gonna like save the packaging for you must buy this, but it's like more than a maybe, if that makes sense. But yeah, I really, really like this one. And normally I don't have that many opinions about sheet masks. Okay. I'm going to talk about these two kind of together. These are both April's Scents brand. My mom picked these up for me at Rural King. This one is Pumpkin Cream, and this one is Spice Pumpkin and Quince.
Rural King is like a fairly local chain that's similar to like Tractor Supply. It's one of those kind of, I don't want to say hick town, but like small, well, rural kind of, yeah, rural and or farming style town kind of thing where you can find like stable mats and sandblasting media.
And feed and stuff like that.
Crap for your horse.
This is the Spice Pumpkin Quince, and this is the Pumpkin Cream.
And, you know, stuff like
muck boots.
Muck boots if you go riding. Oh,
I don't know.
That's dried grass, because I wore these when I was traipsing through the wet grass the other day.
But I like the Spice Pumpkin and Quince better than the Pumpkin Cream. You?
Yeah, they were both, like, not super thick.
Yeah, these ones, they weren't very potent. They didn't throw hardly at all. So I wouldn't buy them, and I wouldn't have Mom get them again. Sorry.
When I say...
He means like a heavy scent.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just not necessarily strong, but just there's a lot to it.
So, not a repurchase for me, but I appreciate having them, but I couldn't even really enjoy them because they didn't throw. I think this is the last wax melt. This is the Better Homes and Gardens Enchanted Pumpkin Valley. This is also one Mom picked up for me at some point. This one smelled nice. I liked it a lot, and I wouldn't be opposed to having it again, but I like the pumpkin spice, I think it's Sensationals or something, that I can get in the big thing a little bit better, so I'd rather just get a big thing of that than get this.
You know, it smells kind of like a head shop to me. Like, it reminds me of, like, especially the ones that sell all the cheap pseudo-Hindu, pseudo-Buddhist Indian style stuff that's really cheaply made. Like, it has that smell to it. Which, I like the smell. That's about the only thing I like about those stores, but...
I love you.
Love you too.
Okay, I'm going to try and, like, go through this together. This was something else my parents got us. It's Smarty Pants Kids Complete Omega-3 vitamins. Alex took these to get his Omega-3s.
I really didn't need to take it because I eat enough eggs. But, I hate kids' vitamins because you have to take like 20 of them and... Cool. Yeah, 4. That's excessive. But we keep getting them for free.
So... would not buy these again, right? Or buy them, because we didn't buy these. Would not buy these.
No, I'm 30 years old.
Vitamins we would and do buy. Nature's Bounty B12, 1,000 micrograms. Just some B12 that's in 1,000 micrograms. Alex takes.
They're really good as kind of a balancing act for my depression. I'm already on prescription antidepressants as is, and while they do most of the heavy lifting, B12 and spirulina, which also provides a lot of other B vitamins, work together to really complete everything. Since I've been off of them because they've been a bit broke, I haven't really been in a great mood. They work really well when I've got them, at least for me. So
we need to buy those again. These are the major brand doesn't really matter. Mega Potency Zinc 50 milligrams. We get these specific ones because they're the ones that we can get through our insurance. I already have like another bottle open and another bottle as a backup, I think. We get a certain amount from our insurance from their little store to spend each month, so this is one of the things I always pick up. Alex takes these.
Although it's kind of tapered off a bit. When I first started taking zinc, made me feel like I was a teenager again, in some certain ways.
Google it.
Yeah. Zinc, cholesterol, and vitamin D are the building blocks of testosterone. And zinc is unfortunately very deficient in most diets, for Americans at least, so I take the supplement to help counteract that deficiency.
So that's that. This is Jaro Formulas Bone Up. This is like the best calcium in my opinion. My dad's a chiropractor and he sells it, so we get this from him. I would be taking this, but you have to take
6 of them a day.
6 of them throughout the day, like 2 at each meal, and I just can't. They're bigger capsules, and at my dysphagia issues, I just can't take them. Otherwise, I would. So Alex takes these.
They're almost horse pills, and they're loaded with basically bone dust. I don't know what my calcium level is. I don't know how much they've helped, but I do know at a certain age, the human body stops absorbing them, so I get as much calcium as I can so that I don't end up with osteoporosis. From what I've read and from what I've heard from doctors, including my father-in-law, this is an excellent pill to have, so just don't take it if you've got dysphagia, I guess.
Well, you can try it. It just doesn't go down well with me. Last vitamin, this was Rivers, actually. It's Silarx, Silarx.
Silarx, or Sila-RX,
yeah,
like pharmacy or whatever.
These are the Empties August Vitamin D Oral Drops, 400 IUs. We get these specific ones because we got a prescription for them when she was born, and we're finishing off that prescription because the insurance pays for them. But these are, because she gets formula, she's supposed to take a dose of these every day if she does not get a certain amount of bottles. So, she doesn't like the flavor because they have butterscotch flavor, and I guess she doesn't like butterscotch. But, so what I do a lot of times is I just put them in her bottle and it works fine. So we've already gotten another bottle of these today.
A lot of fuzz in that spider.
Did you have anything to say about Rivers Vitamin D?
Girl. No.
Okay.
Good girl, Layla. He's a good girl.
I have the Glade broom spray in Blooming Peony and Cherry. I would and have repurchased the Glade sprays. I really like these. They're cheap. They work well. Alex picked this scent, and I wasn't really fond of the scent. I didn't hate it, but it wasn't my favorite. But your opinions?
I like how it smells. Shannon has bad taste.
I'm not a cherry person. But personally, I wouldn't buy the smell again, but sometimes I let Alex pick, but I would totally buy the product.
Fascist.
This is another one of Alex's. There's an entire review video that he did voluntarily on my channel for this.
Yeah,
you can search
rocks.
for it. It's the Shea Moisture African Black Soap with shea butter. He loves this. Go for it.
So I took a picture of my back, mainly because I wanted to see how fat I was. almost a year ago, and I took a look at it again, and I took a comparison photo like a week or two ago. And not only had I lost a ton of weight, I also noticed that my skin was of much, much, much better shape. And I've got to say, it's most likely from using this soap. It cleared up not only the back knee I had, but also just in general smoothed it out and really cleaned it up nicely. There's a slight grit to it, which is really good, especially if you've got kind of a sunburn going on. And it's really good after a workout because it pulls all of the salt from your sweat out. I absolutely love the stuff. My only complaint about it is it's a bit difficult to rinse off because it's kind of oily and sticks to your skin a bit.
Right.
Other than that, I love it.
It's also like...
It's cruelty-free, I think.
It's cruelty-free, it's family-owned and operated, it's ethically traded, sustainably produced. It's a certified B Corporation, whatever that is.
That means it doesn't harm bees, I think.
Certified organic, natural, and fair trade ingredients, and it says community commerce on there too. So this is a great brand, and like he said, this is great for body acne, and we will be repurchasing this.
I recommend it for anyone who works out or who works in humid heat.
This is the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. This is the actual sponge. But I love these, but I'm not going to buy them anymore because if you can see, like, it just, like, wears away weird now.
Hold it still.
Everybody that actually talked to the company has said that they haven't, or they say that they haven't, but I swear they've changed something about these because they don't last any time at all anymore. And $5 or not, I'm not wasting money on it if it's not going to work. If you're in the same boat as me and you want an alternative, the Sonia Kashuk sponges are great. The Flower Beauty sponge is great. The L'Oreal sponge is great. And the Original Beauty Blenders. Those are the ones I go for. But I'm not buying these things anymore. I'm
wondering if the formula's the same, but like the quality of one of the ingredients has gone down.
Something. I don't know. But
sourcing it from somewhere bad.
This is like the third one in a row that I've had this problem with, and I'm not doing it anymore. As much as I love them, I'm not buying them anymore. Something similar, but that I love, is the Beauty Blender Cleanser Solid. This stuff I use for my sponges and anything that has a cream product in it. It's awesome. There's still a little bit left in here, but I stick this in our soap saver and use it up. I've got a couple 100-point perks of this stuff left, and then I will totally be buying more. I think next time, if we can afford it, I'm going to spend this splurge and spend the $40 on the giant one, because this little one is $20 and the giant one is like 5 times the size or something ridiculous like that. So hurts, but if we can afford it, I'm gonna do it. But I've got 2 point perks to use up first. But this stuff is amazing. Highly recommend. I have things to do with that.
I was waiting for you to ask my opinion.
Oh yeah, you've been cleaning my stuff a lot. What do you think?
It works. The end.
You're so opinionated today. Well, here's something else you can have an opinion
dog.
on. This is the Rub with Love Chicken Rub. It is a spice. This came from Alex's Aunt Mary. So I really liked using this stuff. I liked how it smelled and stuff.
Girl.
What was your opinion?
Chicken in America is the blandest meat you can possibly buy, but that rub is quite good. It helps a lot with the flavor.
Do we need to ask Aunt Mary for more?
Yeah, I inhaled a little too hard. Nah.
No?
Probably asked her for Johnny seasoning before that, honestly.
Yeah. This was good, though, while we had it.
Good dog.
Under attack.
This is something else I don't like. This is the Soap and Glory Kick-Ass Instant Retouch Pressed Powder. So it's just, and it's in totally translucent. I finished it, I used most of it pressed, and then what was left I pulled out and like smushed up. I liked it better broken up. as a loose powder than I did as a pressed, but overall, I didn't like this. It didn't want to blend into my foundation. It ended up pulling up a lot of my foundation because it didn't want to blend in. I don't like this. I would not get it again. No.
It's so cute when your accent comes out.
One more mascara. This is the CoverGirl Clump Crusher. This I only got to use a couple times because there was like hardly anything in it. A lot of people love this. The wand looks like this. It was fine. It didn't seem that amazing to me, and I don't think I need to buy it again just because it wasn't that awesome and there wasn't that much product in it, or it dried out really fast or something. So sorry if you love that one, but that's my experience with it. Here's Alex's deodorant, the Right Guard Extreme Defense 5 Arctic Fresh.
It worked. Most guys have to change their deodorant like once or twice a year. I have to change it like 3 or 4 times a year usually.
We usually rotate each time we buy a new one. We get a different brand, but sometimes we go back to ones we like.
Yeah, there are times like my immunities or whatever wear off, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, it worked. I guess I'd rebuy it again. Deodorant is deodorant to me. I never get to use one long enough to really get a preference.
Okay. Layla killed this for me. This is a Soft Lips, and this is one of the Hello Kitty ones that my mom got me, so I'm really sad that I didn't get to use it completely up. It's the apple one. I liked it while I had it, but I had it sitting on the couch, and we went out, and Layla unscrewed it and ate all of it.
See, this is what happens when you have a dog that's half Labrador and half black-mouthed cur.
We think that's what her other half is. We're not totally sure.
Well, I'm pretty positive about it.
Well, anyway, I liked this while I had it, and if I saw it again, I would buy it myself because Mom got me this one, but I still can't believe the dog unscrewed it, but you know.
Well, it's time to focus on the cat.
Yes, this sweet little kitty that only screws up sometimes.
Yeah, he hasn't been in too many of your videos either, and he's our original cat.
But Soft Lips in general, I have a big stash of, would always buy Soft Lips. It's like the best lip balm in my opinion, so. There's that. I might keep the packaging for that because it's cute. I finished a perfume. I got this in a giveaway. This is the Kat Von D Sinner perfume. I really appreciate having this and I liked using it. Didn't like the packaging. I had to like tip it on a cotton ball and then dab it on. This was good. I enjoyed it while I had it, but it's not something that I liked so much that I needed to buy it.
It's kind of old-timey.
Is this one you want me to buy?
No, well, you know my preference.
Yeah. So yeah, I like this while I had it, but I don't need to buy it. I do want to try the Saint perfume though and see how that goes. And then finished off a moisturizer. This is the Clinique Moisture Surge 72-hour auto replenishing hydrator. This is just a little sample size. I like this. It was a nice gel. I don't really need moisturizer right now, and I have other ones I would probably buy anyway, but I really did enjoy it while I had it. And then the NARS Pore and Shine Control Primer. This was okay. It almost felt gritty or something when I was using it, so I wasn't a big fan of that. It was okay though. I wouldn't buy it. And then the last thing is something for Alex to talk about. If you're around the St. Louis area at all, you know what Soulard is. It's this big historic farmer's market, and there is this spice shop in there that has been there like 100 years. And we got this St. Louis blend spice from them. And Alex used the whole little container of it.
That stuff was pretty much custom made for pork steaks, which are kind of a St. Louis thing from what I can tell. It's got a nice little kick to it. It's really smoky, very savory, and just salty enough. There's a bit of a spice to it, just enough to, like I said, give it a nice little kick. Definitely would go there again, definitely would get that again. That's my favorite spice shop that I've ever been to, and I've been to quite a few.
Probably gonna go over there next month and pick up at least some of this, right?
Mm-hmm.
They've also got teas and coffee, so if you're in St. Louis, check it out.
If you've somehow never been there and you live here, shame on you.
But yeah, that's all the empties I have for this month. Don't forget to subscribe. Questions, comments, opinions, as usual, down in the comments. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.